Wednesday marked the highest number of deaths recorded in a single day since the start of the pandemic. This virus is still spreading and costing lives, and it's critical that we keep taking it seriously. Before I discuss our budget proposal, I'll recognize Dr. Mandy Cohen, our Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services, to provide a brief COVID-19 update. Dr. Cohen.
Thank you, Governor. We released the updated COVID-19 County Alert System report today, and there's some good news in the report. As a reminder, the COVID-19 County Alert System uses a combination of 3 metrics to categorize counties: case rate per 100,000 people over 14 days, percent of tests that are positive, and a composite hospital impact score. Using these metrics, we then categorize counties into 3 colored tiers to describe their level of viral spread and their healthcare capacity impact. Red represents critical, orange substantial, yellow significant. Now this slide shows an updated county alert map. And for the first time since we started this report back in November, our trends moved in a positive direction. 2 weeks ago, 86 counties were red, and today that's down to 61. North Carolinians are working hard to protect one another, and we're seeing the results. But there is still a lot of work ahead of us. 94% of North Carolinian counties still remain red or orange with critical or substantial COVID spread. If we keep doing those 3 W's and everyone gets the vaccine when it's their turn and our supplies increase, we will get to the other side of this pandemic. So whenever you are with people that you don't live with, keep wearing your mask over your mouth and nose, wait 6 feet apart, and wash your hands often. Thank you, Governor.
Thank you, Dr. Cohen. I'm very grateful for your stellar leadership during all of this. As you can see, there are encouraging signs, but we know this pandemic has tested us, and we must remain vigilant. But I'm optimistic about our state's future. Our numbers are leveling, and vaccines are being administered every day. We can and will turn the corner on this pandemic, and our communities can be even stronger than before. But for that to happen the way we want, we must make strong investments now to help people and businesses recover. Today, we're recommending emergency recovery and resilience investments for a stronger North Carolina. It's really in 3 parts: defeating COVID, building back our people and our economy, and then looking forward to building a more educated, skilled workforce. As we remain focused on keeping people safe and healthy, we must work to ensure that our state is in the position to thrive both during and after the pandemic. We must make certain that North Carolina remains strong, resilient, and ready. This budget recommendation comes after consultation and input from both Republican and Democratic elected legislators and leaders, educators, health experts, businesses, workers, and more. It deploys both federal and state resources. The federal COVID relief package Congress passed in December provides more than $4 billion to North Carolina, and it can do a lot of good, and you'll see that in this package. In addition to the federal stimulus funds, we're recommending $695 million from the more than $4 billion in state funds that we have on the bottom line right now. It's close to $5 billion right now. People need help immediately, and we have both the means and the power to give it to them. With the virus continuing to spread rapidly and new variants identified throughout the country, we need to use the resources we have to slow its spread and protect public health. This funding can help us get more testing, more treatment, and more vaccines and arms. Nearly $700 million in federal funds will help us meet immediate testing and treatment needs, plus strengthen access to vaccines as we get more supply. People and businesses also continue to feel the strain financially. Many families are living on the edge during this pandemic, and we can do more to help businesses and keep people in their homes. Last year, we recognized that thousands of North Carolinians were threatened with eviction or power shutoffs during the pandemic. My administration created the HOPE program with federal funds to make payments directly to landlords and utilities to keep people in their homes, and it has already helped over 35,000 families. This program is a national model, and Republican leaders in the state legislature are already recognized this and are rushing more funds to it. The $546 million in federal dollars in our proposal today will help this effort. We also know how many small businesses continue to suffer during the pandemic. The federal stimulus extended the Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP, but I propose we invest $37 million more in emergency state funds to support small businesses with a focus on historically underutilized businesses, and market our great tourism and hospitality industry, which has been hit so hard by the pandemic. And we know bars and restaurants are hurting, and this budget proposes eliminating ABC permit fees, which will save them about $25 million. More help is also needed for schools and educators. And we're proposing nearly $2 billion for emergency assistance for public and private K-12 schools and higher education in our state. But North Carolina should also use state funds to step up for our educators. In the last year, our teachers and school staff, along with community college and university workers, have gone above and beyond. Teachers have always been our heroes. But throughout this pandemic, they have underscored their courage and commitment to educating our children. And bus drivers are getting up early and taking meals to families and kids to schools. Custodians are working hard to keep classrooms clean and sanitizing. I'm proposing one-time bonuses of $2,500 for teachers and principals, $1,500 for school personnel in public K-12 schools, and $2,000 for workers in our community colleges and universities. These are the only state employees who did not get raises the last 2 years. And we need this boost to help keep them on board and reward their hard work. Our recommendation also includes funding to expand access to child care and provide more support to our families. It also includes funding for food assistance, such as SNAP and school nutrition, as well as our food banks that are helping more people than ever before. The need for access to high-speed internet everywhere is more apparent than ever, with remote learning, the explosion of telemedicine, and the need for small businesses to reach national and global markets. Our budget proposes $30 million in emergency investment to extend high-speed internet and for 35,000 hotspots for education. Now, we need a significant bond package for a long-term fix, and we'll talk more about that as the legislative session progresses. Even before the pandemic, North Carolina had some of the shortest and stingiest employment benefits in the country. Now's the time to fix this and provide a real safety net. North Carolina's massive unemployment insurance trust fund balance can get people help right now. This budget proposes extending the maximum duration of benefits to 26 weeks and increasing the maximum benefit from $350 to $500 a week. This budget proposal provides the steps to not only defeat this pandemic, but shape a stronger future for our state. I've seen the relief on faces of seniors when that vaccine goes into their arms. I've talked to volunteers at food banks who are serving people who have never had to ask for food in their entire lives. I've heard from small business owners living on the edge to keep their employees hired and their life's work alive. I've Zoomed with friends who've lost family members to COVID who had to be apart from them when they died. I've talked to people who received an unemployment check for the first time ever, who said they needed it simply to stay afloat. It's time to help all of these North Carolinians and more. It's time to get healthier and stronger. I know we can do it.